We're giving well-deserved attention to a cornerstone of the Ohio State Fair, the Open Livestock Shows. This series being brought to you by Farm Credit Mid-America, securing the future of rural communities and agriculture. Find out more at fcma.com. This three-part series talking with exhibitors in dairy, beef, and sheep. In this episode, we feature dairy cattle and the impressive cows of Ack-Lee Registered Holsteins.
We're Jay and Kristy Ackley here at Ack-Lee Registered Holsteins, East Liberty, Ohio. We farm, about 4,500 acres. We milk about 150 registered Holsteins, Jerseys, and a couple Guernseys. We farm with our sons, Kyle and Chris, who are back from college and have been with us for 3 years now, full-time on the farm. So Jay's father, Robert, started this back in 1967. And we've been fortunate enough to keep it going and hopefully for the next generation and generations to come.
We also take care of 700 and some heifers for a commercial dairy down Circleville. So we kind of see both sides of the show world, and we also see the commercial world too.
Why do we do the show world? Well, we just like pretty girls. I like to milk pretty girls. I want to go to the barn, see them all pretty and nice uddered, full of milk. I love show days when they're all prepped and ready to go, rather than just getting milk out of them and, running them through the barn. I connect with them a little bit. They're, and have that little personal, I know their personalities and stuff. So it's, something I've always loved, and, I just have continued on with it.
I started showing a long time ago with my older sister, was 9 years older than me, Janice Adderholt, and we always went to the Ohio State Fair. We loved the Ohio State Fair. We couldn't wait to get to the Ohio State Fair. That was a big excitement. That was basically our vacation, but not a vacation. But only thing was bad about the Ohio State Fair is when it was over, we knew we had to go back to school. I've always grew up in the show world. Kristy came from a grade dairy and stuff, and then got really involved in the showing when we got married and everything like that. She always showed at the local level, but now we show at Madison, Louisville, Harrisburg, and Ohio State Fair, of course. It's you meet a lot of good people, and it's something we really enjoy to do.
The last couple of years, we've had very good success in the show ring with our animals. We have to contribute a lot of that to our new partners, Jim and Valerie Spring. They've come to us, and they invest in some of these high quality show animals. And entrust us with their daily care and getting them ready to the ring and stuff. We've had numerous All-Americans, some All-Canadians, and it's been very, very rewarding to do that. So now our next goal is to get offspring out of these cows, and see the next generation continue in the show ring from what their mamas have done for us.
And besides Jim and Val Spring, we've had other dairy farmers that are partners with our cows. Plainfield Farms down in Don Simpson, and he was in with me on partnership with All Out as the cow that ended up getting reserve grant at Madison last year. That was the biggest accomplishment we've ever done in our life, and it still gives me chills today just talking about it, because it was so good for our family. It was good for all our friends that was helping us get there. And we've picked up a lot of friends in the dairy business and go to the shows with us and help us. Too numerous to say them all, but it's just a lot of good people that help us along the way.
So the Ohio State Fair, to me, that's where I first met him. I went with our neighbors back when I was probably 13, 14 years old. The McGuires invited me down. I had never attended. Like I said, I just showed at the local county fair. So yeah, it was my first meeting of DJ Ackley, so it kind of went on from there. So that was my first experience, and like I said, since I've known him, been married to him, we show there every year. I don't think we've ever missed a year in the 30-some years we've been married, and prior to that. So our kids showed there all through 4-H, and now, the youngest one, Christopher, helps us with the show animals. And the dairy side, Kyle has to stay home and keep the dairy and the rest of the operation running while we're at the state fair. But and it's an important part of the show season for us. It is a national show for the black and white Holsteins. So yeah, it does have some credibility to it. And like I said, we wouldn't miss it for anything. So yeah,
the Ohio State Fair, it's been great to all of us, and we enjoy it every year. We look forward to it every year. We love the people that are in charge down there. They make it really nice to get in, and it's just enjoyable. I mean, we would never, like Kristy said, we'd never miss a Ohio State Fair, because it's the pride of Ohio for us. In Ohio, we have some really good national judges that also show, and then also we're judging up at Madison. I mean, we have quite a few come from Ohio, so we are proud about our judges that come from Ohio. We're proud of the cattle that they have in Ohio. And so I'd say we have a really, the really deep classes with Ohio proud people.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at what shows the Ohio State Fair and what goes on to the other national shows is pretty strong. Last year, I think a lot of them that won up at Madison came from Ohio, so it was pretty cool to see that, and once you get on the other out of Ohio and compete, it's kind of like, yeah, Ohio proud, let's go, so.